Hey everyone, welcome to another video. Today, we're diving into a topic close to many families' hearts: homeschooling. It can seem daunting at first, taking charge of your child's education. Before you open that first book, understand the legal landscape in your area. Laws, regulations, and guidelines vary from state to state. We'll also explore the financial side, including support and resources for homeschooling families. Think of this as your crash course on navigating homeschooling in the U.S. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Laws? This is about teaching kids, not winning court cases. And you're right, but hear me out. These laws cover notification requirements, record keeping, and subjects you're required to teach. Once you understand the rules in your state, it's usually smooth sailing from there. So, how do you find out what your state expects from homeschooling families? Start with your state's Department of Education website. We're talking about compulsory attendance ages, specific curriculum requirements, and reporting your child's progress. These laws vary by state. What flies in Texas might not in California. Now, this is a big one. Do you have to tell your local school district you're homeschooling? Well, the answer, as with many things in life and law, is it depends. Some states require you to formally withdraw your child and register as a homeschooler. Let's talk curriculum. Homeschooling offers flexibility, but some states have specific subject requirements. For assessments, some states require standardized tests, while others let parents decide. Now, we're going to shift gears a bit and talk about homeschooling-friendly states. Some states are particularly welcoming and supportive of homeschooling families. They might have fewer regulations, more resources, or a stronger homeschooling community. Access to support groups, museums, and co-ops can make a big difference. Let's start with Arizona, praised for its flexible homeschooling laws. Arizona's tax credit program lets you redirect state taxes to school tuition organizations. The Empowerment Scholarship Account program provides a debit card for educational expenses, including homeschooling. Next up, we have Florida, a top choice for homeschooling families. Florida offers the Family Empowerment Scholarship, funding eligible students to customize their education. This gives families flexibility to choose the best educational options. Let's head over to Georgia, a state that's become increasingly homeschool-friendly. Georgia offers tax credits for contributions to student scholarship organizations, which provide scholarships for homeschooling expenses. The state also allows you to deduct certain homeschooling expenses, providing much-needed financial relief. While North Carolina doesn't offer direct funding for homeschooling, it allows you to deduct certain education expenses on your state income taxes. The state also has several scholarship programs for eligible students, which can help offset the cost of homeschooling materials and resources. Texas takes a hands-off approach to homeschooling regulation, giving parents freedom in how they educate their children. There's no statewide funding for homeschooling in Texas, but some local districts may offer resources to homeschooling families. Texas also allows you to deduct certain educational expenses on state income taxes. Nevada's Education Savings Account program allows eligible families to receive funds for various educational expenses, including homeschooling, tutoring, and online courses. This program gives families control over their child's education and lets them tailor it to their specific needs and interests. Well, there you have it. We've covered a lot, from the legal nuts and bolts to the financial ins and outs of homeschooling in the U.S. Keep meticulous records of your child's education, especially expenses related to homeschooling. And don't forget the power of community. Connecting with local homeschooling groups is invaluable for advice, sharing resources, and finding families who understand this path. Thanks for joining me, and best of luck on your homeschooling adventure.